Hello my fellow Roman citizens, Jason Shaffer here with Chariot Bolt. Now let me ask you a question. Have any of you ever woke up in the morning to find your prized racing chariot just missing, gone, nowhere in sight? This is what happened to me a few weeks ago. Let me show you the video.
Here we see the criminal approaching my chariot, puts down his tools, grabs out his largest hammer, and smash, smash, smash. Hits it till the lock snaps. Pulls off the chain, takes a quick look around to make sure no one heard or saw him, grabs my chariot, and away he goes.
Now, as you can see in the video, the criminal comes and bashes my lock a few times, it pops open, and he rides off on my chariot. Now, some of you are asking me, okay, so what? What's the big deal? While I do agree that we need criminals to keep the Colosseum stocked with people to be ripped apart by lions and chopped down by gladiators, it was still a problem for me to wake up and not have my chariot. I don't want to walk in the crowded, dirty streets and maybe get robbed. That's why I bought a chariot, so I can roll around. So I started thinking, why did he steal my chariot? It's because there's value. It rolls. So if I take the value out of the chariot, he won't steal my chariot. This is what the chariot bolt does. It takes the value out of the chariot and makes it not roll. Now, as you can see here, the bolt goes in between the sprockets of the wheel, making it so the wheel can't turn a full revolution, therefore no one's going to steal a chariot that doesn't roll. Now, the chariot bolt uses Roman slide pin technology, and it's very simple to use. Let me show you how it works. You have your key. Come over here, you drop your key down your hole. You rotate it around, and you lift up, engaging the pins. As you move to the right, the bolt slides free of the wheel. You drop it down, you spin it around, and you lift it out. Same goes for engaging the bolt. You turn it around, you lift up, engage the pins, slide it till the other side engages, drop it down, and lift it out. Now no one can steal your chariot. Now let's take an inside look at how this pin bolt technology works.
Here we have the latest and most secure in Roman pin bolt technology. Notice at the top there are pins which drop down into the bolt and secure it when it is in the locked position. Then you have the key with studs that are placed exactly in the same position as the pins so that you engage them and move them out of the way so the bolt can freely slide either in locked or open positions.
Now the chariot bolt incorporates two sets of pins. The first set of pins keeps it in the locked position. The second set of pins keeps it in the open position so that the bolt doesn't slide into the wheel as you're doing your laps of the Circus Maximus. Now some of you may ask, well, can I just get a big old hammer and start banging on your chariot bolt and just get it to break? You could. It would take a long time to break 3 cast iron pins. It gives plenty of people to ask questions and figure out why someone is trying to bust this lock. And secondly, the pins would be broken off into the bolt. Therefore, it wouldn't be able to be held in the open position, making anyone who rode it have the possibility of crashing. Some of you may ask, well, can I just remove the chariot bolt from the chariot? The answer is no. It is fully incorporated into the axle. Again, lots of noise and lots of time, giving people plenty of time to question what is going on here. And lastly, the key of the chariot bolt is unique. These 3 studs here are all different sizes and in different positions. Each key is unique to each chariot bolt system.
Here we have other examples of keys which have been used. Notice how in the top you have 2 pointed studs and on the bottom you have 3 square studs. Every bolt gets its own key.
Make sure your chariot is where you want it, where you need it.